This is Chili Dog Pod, a podcast where we only talk about chili dogs. Today's chili dogs come from Red Hot in Elwood City, Pennsylvania.
Well, we had some good chili dogs this week. We went to Red Hot, and we went and ate in Red Hot, which we're going to try to do with all these hot dog shops, really, because it's the best if you can eat them when they're hot and fresh, right there. So we went down and had our hot dogs with everything, which, of course, was chili, onions, mustard. The Red Hot hot dogs, we noticed a couple things. First of all, the hot dogs are longer than the bun, which was really great because isn't it weird? But that's exciting when the hot dog is longer than the bun. They were really good. The actual hot dog itself was a really good hot dog.
Oh, absolutely. It was like you could tell that they got good hot dogs. The buns were good.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was just like,
The buns were really nice and fresh.
yeah, no indigestion, just great.
Yeah, no indigestion, which is a nice feature. The onions were really good, tasty onions, nice sweet onions. And the chili sauce, like we're trying to think of how to describe, we're going to be having everyone's chili here. So we're trying to think of how to describe them. So here's my take on the Red Hot hot dog sauce or chili sauce. Their chili is more sauce-like, more like a sort of a gravy or a sauce, I would say. It has less meat in it, so it's not like a big pile of meat on top of your hot dog. However, it has an incredible flavor to it. It has more spices in it, more seasonings than most of the hot dog chili that I'm familiar with. And it's just so savory. It's just got this delicious flavor to it. And it has like a really complex flavor where you can't tell what's in it. You know what I mean? Like you're tasting things and you're like, oh, maybe it has this or this, It's still got that spicy hot punch that gets you. It's a nice hot chili, but it has this, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this delicious sort of savory, saucy flavor. It's just so good. It's a little different, I think, than a lot of the chilies that we're going to be talking about, but it's really, really good. The hot dogs, like the whole package of this hot dog was really good. We did not get the chili cheese fries, which I thought about getting, but I didn't get. But they have almost all of the hot dog shops offer a chili cheese fry, which is, I think at Red Hot, they put a slice of cheese on top of the fries and then the chili on top of that. So like the cheese melts in, so it's not a cheese sauce. This chili is like perfect for chili cheese fries. So if you go there, get those if you like that sort of thing.
And their
Because
French fries are
they're good.
really good. They're fresh cut fries.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah, and they fry them real hot, so they're like real crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Their fries are really good. You get a massive amount of French fries. You order a small fry. Like three of us couldn't finish a small fry. That's how many fries you get. You just get a massive amount. But it's just a overall, we like everything at Red Hot. I would
Oh,
say that.
absolutely.
We really like everything at Red Hot.
I got a cheeseburger as well because I really like the burgers at Red Hot. The ground beef is so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's better than a lot of burgers that I have paid way more money for.
Yeah.
And it's just a burger with cheese on it or whatever else you want to put on it. But it's great. We love Red Hot.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of our favorite places.
We do. We love the owners. The owner
Mhm.
of Red Hot is John Katsadas, and he came to Lawrence County in the mid-1960s to work for his uncle, who was one of the owners of the original Coney Island. So he worked there for a while with his brother, Tom, and then he and Tom left to start the Red Hot restaurants. At one time, there was a significant chain of Red Hots in Western Pennsylvania. They were in Elwood City, Newcastle, Rochester, Zelienople, Sharon, and Erie. In their younger days, they had a pretty good chain. So over the years, they just sold off all of those other stores. And the only one that remains is the original Red Hot, which is the one in Elwood. And it's still I mean, they still make the same things the same way as they always did. They still maintain very high quality. And John still, we went in there and John was working. He was cooking on the grill. I don't know how old John is. He's an amazing guy. If you go down there and he's there, he's just a really wonderful person. He's absolutely wonderful. His son Paul is usually there running the store now, but they work in there and they make their own. I mean, they're very hands-on, which probably is why it's so good.
Oh, absolutely.
But this is another link in the hot dog chain of Lawrence County.
And I think this hot dog shop is probably unique because they also do breakfast there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just a lunch place. How most of them, it's just like hot dogs or hamburgers. They also do breakfast stuff.
Oh, yeah. You can walk in and get bacon and eggs and everything, and they do have a good breakfast. My son loves Red Hot. He's loved it since he was little. He loves to go there for breakfast. And we used to do a farmer's market. The Elwood City Farmers Market is in a parking lot that connects to Red Hot's parking lot. So he would, when he was little, he would say, ask if he could go get a hot chocolate over at Red Hot. So I'd give him money and then he would never come back. So inevitably he'd go over to get a hot chocolate and then they would say, "Do you want some breakfast?" And he'd end up eating breakfast over there and come back with none of my money. He really treated himself and he was a big tipper. He's always loved it. He goes there pretty often. Well worth the drive if you don't live in Elwood City and you're looking for a really good chili dog. It's well worth the drive to visit Red Hot in Elwood City. I'm sure you'll love it.
And as a note, they do not take cards there. So
Cash only.
Stop at an ATM before you go in.
And another note, they have RC. I'll tell you what, an RC with a chili dog is like perfection. If you want to visit Red Hot, which you should do, it's at 219 6th Street in Elwood City, Pennsylvania. They're open every day but Sunday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So stop in there and get some delicious breakfast and then go back for chili dogs.
Red Hot's website is redhotrestaurant.com. You can find us online at Mary Mac Bakehouse on Facebook and Instagram, Mary Mac Podcast on Twitter, and on our website, marymacpodcast.com. If you're from Newcastle and have a favorite hot dog shop that we haven't covered yet, let us know on social media or email info@marymacpodcast.com with your suggestions.